Also, WrestleMania weekend is an interesting topic, though. I'd like to maybe get some opinions on here. News broke this week that Chris Jericho is going to be on the Stone Cold Broken Skull Sessions interview segment that's on the WWE Network immediately following WrestleMania Night 2 on Sunday night. What do you guys think about this?
So let me get this clear. AEW's Chris Jericho,
Yep.
Le Champion, is going to be on
First
WWE
ever champion, mind you, that too.
A little bit of the bubble.
Session.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's going to be amazing. This is, people can play it however they want to or whatnot, but this is groundbreaking. I mean, never other than the WWE, ECW invasion, and I don't mean the 2001 invasion angle. I'm talking when they were in, I believe, what was it, the Hammerstein Ballroom, or where were they filming Monday Night Raw for the longest time when it first started?
Was it not the Hammerstein Ballroom?
It might have been the Hammerstein. I might be wrong.
I think it was wasn't it in New York? I don't think it was Los. Yeah. I don't know if it was the Hammerstein, but yeah, I know the building you're talking about. Yeah.
It was in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Manhattan Center.
Manhattan Center. Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, when Paul Heyman came on and did commentary, and his guys came in, this is my big as that, if not bigger. I'm telling you, I'm hoping this leads to things. I've always had a super show in my mind where it's like you got a card consisting of AEW, WWE, New Japan, Ring of Honor, some kind of holy thing together.
That would be dope.
WrestlePalooza.
Well, I mean, we know that Tony Khan and AEW are not adverse to working with other companies. They've been working with Impact. We work with New Japan guys. So I think Tony Khan and AEW would probably be up for it. I just don't know if Vince. Yeah, Vince is the one.
The only way Hunter, yeah, he would be, because he would see the positives in it.
Well, and
Vince.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unless he can make a shit ton of money from it, I don't see him doing it.
I mean, I don't see why
he would make money from it.
Well, and here's the thing:
Vince, money hand over fist.
Vince.
Oh hell yeah!
Vince is allowing this.
Who knows? Maybe he's senile enough to realize, shit, I could actually make more money doing shit with other things.
This is nothing.
Joking.
This is nothing against you, but he ain't seen. I hate when people say that Vince. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think Vince has done great booking, but it's because he's probably lazy. He doesn't really have competition. Yes, NXT was losing to AEW, but let's be honest. If Vince really wanted to sit down, pull his fucking head on straight and give him the business, WWE would be. You can't. Vince is the reason why we have pro wrestling right now. So I'm just saying, I think he's bored, and I think he wants to see what he can do with this. He's not senile, man.
No, well, and
I was only joking.
No, listen. Here's the thing.
That's the thing.
And say that we all know, like, legitimately, Vince, when he wanted to, has given you great content.
Right.
Like, let's just be real. You may not agree with some of the choices he's made thus far, but, like, legitimately, you cannot say that he hasn't done things that legit surprise you didn't see coming. So for something like this, especially with Chris Jericho and AEW, the possibilities are endless. Essentially, I mean, you could dream book a lot of matches out of this.
Yes, you could.
Well, and go ahead.
And you know that Chris Jericho and Vince still have a good relationship, despite when he left and went to AEW. He had a conversation with Vince before he made that choice. And
where Vince asked him if he could back out of it, by the way.
Yeah.
And Chris said, no, I just signed a contract.
Yeah. So it's not like it would be unheard of for the conversation. And you've seen how Stone Cold posted the conversation, how Vince was just like, yeah, whatever.
Grandpa couldn't understand the text, so I'm going to text him again to make sure this is okay. Can I bring Chris on this show? All right. Yeah. Well, and think about
amazing.
And think about it this way too. AEW does, outside of Dynamite on Wednesday during WrestleMania week, they don't, and the dark shows, they don't have any televised shows WrestleMania weekend. So from an AEW perspective, Jericho just got AEW's name in WrestleMania Sunday.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, not saying that he's intentionally, trying to cause trouble or anything. I mean, because obviously they got a good relationship. So, but I will say this: a part of me wonders how much of the Broken Skull Sessions interview is going to even allude to AEW much. I feel that even though Vince is allowing it, we're going to find. I mean, maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe it's just me. But I wonder if maybe they don't talk about AEW much, and it's all about the Attitude Era stuff, Jericho stuff from WCW and WWE, and that's it. But
that's all stuff we heard on Jericho's podcast and any other interview Jericho's done. Like,
if this was 10 years ago, then I'd say you're absolutely right.
And
I would.
I'm just saying, I'm curious to see it. I think it very well they could.
I bet you it's going to open with it. Like,
But
just the elephant AEW,
Yeah. If it does,
that's what they're going to do to Stone Cold. They're going to fire him. I mean, the man's already made his millions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dude,
he can run his own podcast.
Right.
We know that for a fact. So
yeah, I mean, they very well could.
All right, you have about 10 minutes worth of AEW talk, but I mean, he might put a damper on it. He ain't going to I bet you they open with it. I'm calling it, man.
They very well could. And I don't think it's going to be completely off the table. I just wonder how much,
Right.
That's all. I think they very well could. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so
it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great interview, regardless of all them Broken Skull sessions that WWE Network puts out are very, very, especially like Undertaker. I haven't seen the Randy Orton one yet, but I know.
Oh, I'm
that one was solid.
It was good.
That one
really
was solid.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, they've all been stellar, so I'm looking forward to it.
I enjoyed Taker's and was it Bailey's?
Sasha's.
Sasha. Maybe it was Sasha. I haven't seen hers either, but yeah, they've never won
one with Bailey.
Well, they've got a good list roster there to go through if Stone Cold wants to interview him, and they can tell some. Stone Cold
was good too.
Stone Cold is just a very good interviewer. I mean, of course, having the podcast he had for a while gave him all that experience, so he knows the right questions to ask.